Hello, everyone, and welcome to the plane. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. I think it works, guys. I think we're good. Finally. Hello, Neon. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you, bud. Welcome back. The stream has not crashed. I don't know what it is, but it's working. It has been a while. I'm finally back. I'm excited. How have you been, Neon? Let me pour some tea here while I get ready. So yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just Apollo Justice. It seems to be fine for now. I don't think it's crashing. Hello, Dev. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see ya. So far, the stream hasn't crashed. So I think the problem is, at least, I mean, I don't know what the problem is with the game. I've turned off VSync, I've turned off anti-aliasing, and I've made it 1920. I don't think the resolution has anything to do with it. But whenever I have Ace Attorney open, and then I open OBS, it seems to crash. So what I did, was I opened OBS first, and then I opened Apollo Justice. So it was the order of operations. So I guess from now on I have to open the OBS before I open Apollo Justice. Whatever, it works now. Hello, Gar. How you doing? Early for a plane flight. Ooh, nice. Got your totally real authenticated passport. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing? I hope you have a good flight though. Where are you going? What happened? Unfortunately, Neon, I'm not talking about it. I did talk about it on Saturday. If you'd like, I did post a VOD on my YouTube channel, E2 Live, the YouTube channel. But I will not be discussing it anymore. But I appreciate you asking. I do really appreciate that. But yeah. If you want it, it's on my VOD channel. So yeah, celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday, Dev. I hope you had a good time. How was it? Did you do anything fun? Anything fun? I hope it was good. I hope that the stream doesn't crash. Dude, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. But it should be fine. I did like 30 minutes of test streaming, and I did another 20 minutes after that. 2 separate test streams. I changed scenes. I did a whole bunch of stuff. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. But I'm gonna try pushing a button. Nothing should happen, but okay. Now, if everything goes well, I can finally and pridefully put my attorney's badge back on. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good to have my attorney's badge back. I've been waiting so long to put this thing on. I haven't played this game in like over a month at this point. Cause like, I think the last time I played it, yeah, it has to have been like over a month ago. Cause I stopped playing it when I started doing the Nekopara every day. And that was a long time ago. And so now, God, yeah, because then once Nekopara After came out, I didn't play it again because it started crashing. And I'm almost certain, because in order to stream to YouTube, I got a plugin for OBS called SE Live. And it allows me to multi-stream to YouTube. And it's pretty cool. I like it. But apparently it just crashes all of OBS when I have Apollo Justice open. It's no other games. I've ran... all the other games seem fine. But it looks like it's okay for now. I hope I can play this, dude. I really want to keep playing. It's been so long. But we'll see how it goes. Oh no, the stream I mean. Oh, because yeah, I forgot. Ah, yes, classic. Oh, I get it now. I totally understand. I'm very slow, Gar. I'm very slow. But yeah, today we are finally getting back to the law offices. It looks like it's working. I'm gonna switch to the gaming scene and we'll see what happens. Please don't crash. Oh man, dude, I'm so scared. You have no idea. At any moment, the stream could just freeze up and I will cry. Can't wait for the classic voice acting. Oh man. I've been so focused and like nervous about this working. I forgot that I have to bust out the cringe acting. Hold on a minute. I'm going to mute this for a second. Okay, there we go. All right. Got some green tea today. Very tasty. Chilling at home after a long weekend of camping. Ooh, that sounds fun. I remember you telling me about that on Saturday. I hope the camping was fun. I haven't gone camping in so long. I need to go camp. I used to go camping every month when I was younger. I loved camping. Camping, hiking, backpacking, all that kind of fun stuff. I loved it. I'd do it again sometime. But yes, so last time on Phoenix Wright. It's not Phoenix Wright, but he's in the game. God, I don't even remember what happened last time. I know we were hanging out with Trucy. I remember I had like 6,000 truth bombs that I was just fully wrong. Apollo Justice was not Phoenix Wright's son. I don't know why I thought that was a thing, but yeah, obviously they're not related. It was Trucy that was Phoenix Wright's daughter. And for some reason, I thought her name was Trixie. But I believe what happened was we were starting the next investigation and we were going around and just looking at some stuff. Some guy lost his ramen bowl or something. So we found that, and then someone had some paint on a wall. And then, oh yeah, we ran into Emma. I forgot about Emma. Yeah, Emma is like the Gumshoe of the game. Which I love Gumshoe. I love Gumshoe, but I'm really excited to see Emma in his role. But yes, I'm excited to keep going here. Let's just load up the game and see what happened last time. Let's see what the most recent one was. Autosave. That one's episode 2. Oh, did I stop right at the trial? 804. Oh yeah, okay, so this is the autosave. So I'll do this one. Because this is the last time in the stream crashed. Or no. Hold on a minute. Let's try here. We'll just start at the day. Yes. Okay, here we go. So we did our investigation, and I think that was it. Yeah, we did the investigation, and then we went right here. I don't think there's anything in between that, besides meeting Emma. I don't even remember anything about this. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to go into it. June 16th, 9:46 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Mr. Wright's not here today. He said his old foot injury was acting up. Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday. Hey, I mean, bro got hit by a car. I'm surprised he was smiles at all. Yes, he smiled when he said, "We'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy." Yeah, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Let's go. I did not. My voice has been getting really bad this past few days. So I'm drinking a lot more tea now. Ooh, do some now. I want to see. Here. Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. I'm fine. That's really funny. It's good. That sounds more like a self-mantra voice than self-mantra than a training. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Wait, who's this? Somebody else? What? Who is this guy again? Good morning. Who's this guy? I don't remember who this guy was. Oh wait, do I have a court record of him? You, walkie-talkie. A walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie. Oh yeah, he's this guy's... Yeah, he's the fiance. Or, yeah, she's the fiance of this guy. And I think he's the guy who's committed... Or... He's the one who is... suspected of murder? I think? That's his dad. God, I don't remember any of this. This is the dead guy. Of course, we got Emma. She's touchy. That's funny. That's the mom. God, dude, I don't know anything. I'm surprised that Apollo doesn't get a little page. Interesting. All right, so this is walkie-talkie. Cool. It was great. I watched an epic 4th of July or July 4th fireworks. Oh, nice. Rain the last few days in the county nearby. It's got a tornado warning. Oh my gosh. That sucks. That sucks. We had a tornado warning and one of them touched down pretty close. Well, a couple miles away from us, but that was a while ago, a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Crazy. Yo, sup? Hit me with a guilty verdict, G. See if I care. Oh, is this what we're trying to get? No. We're definitely not trying to get him. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Wait, are we getting him accused? Not really. Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that in here. See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. That's what they all say. All right, if that's what you want, I guess no. I do think there is something against well, I don't know. There's something besides taking a plea deal and being like, yeah, I did it, as opposed to purposely letting your defendant become guilty, you know, or let them be guilty. I think there's something against that in real life. But I don't know. There's like the mafia and stuff with this, so I don't think the laws really apply here. We're obviously going to go for the truth. We always go for the truth. That's the justice way. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Also, that's a really cute fox. I love it. Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo. My worst fears realized. Trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with the client. Okay. June 16th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Here we go. Oh, we have the man. Was it Cavill or something? Court is now in session for the trial of walkie-talkie. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to rock and roll, Herr Judge. Herr Judge? Herr Judge? Is that like German? Herr? No, that'd be Mrs. What? Clavier. Ah, it's him. The guy. Yes, from the what? The what? What were you gonna call him? The prince? How dare you? Guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor? It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Where are you taking a leave of absence? You know that little band I was starting in my free time. Thing is, we got really popular. Oh my gosh. He's so cool. I don't know. I know he's supposed to be like a cool guy. He's just not hitting it, you know? For me, I don't know. He's not hitting the coolness. Seems pretty standard when it comes to coolness. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe I'll learn to love him and worship him. So he is speaking German. So he did say Herr. Herr, H-E-R-R. That's like Mrs. No. No, that is Mr. Okay, so he is German. I'm not giving him a German accent. I'm not doing that. I did it for Franziska, and I'm not doing it again. But he also said, yeah. Okay, so he's German. He's German. Or at least he learned German. Hard to say 9 to your fans when the 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah? Yeah, hair is Mr. I completely messed that up. No, it's Frau is woman or Mrs. Dude, it's been a while since I spoke German. Frau.
I see. To be honest, I was a little bit concerned. I fear that you might be still distraught over that one trial.
Not to worry, Herr Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep giving him the F-boy voice. And every now and then he'll just slip in a little German in a completely American accent. I'm crafting Clavier. I don't even think that would be a German name. Clavier. I don't... What is his last name again? It's Gavin. I don't know. I have to look that up. It could be. It's where... Oops. Stop it. Oh, no. History X. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up the chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? It was worth canceling a show or two. Bonk. The first bonk in like 6 months. It hasn't been that long, but it really feels like that.
Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court.
Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious?
It is a court of law.
That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Herr Judge.
They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom.
I actually kind of like Achtung, baby. Today we play it my way. Okay, I'm digging the music. I'm digging the music. All right. He's winning me over. He's winning me over, guys. I do like that the judge was not having it at first. He's like, no, this is a courtroom, man. Normally he's like, whoa, what do you mean? But he's like, no, man, stop. What's that noise? Sometimes you have to get up in order to get down to prosecuting. This is crazy. The victim, Paul Meraktis, the director of Meraktis Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. This is epic music. I love it. It's so goofy.
What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
Yes, I believe. You will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. But that's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean, undeniable? If you're trying to glare at anyone, Herr Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. Oh, we got a witness?
Very well. Please admit this witness to the court.
I have no words. I have no words. He just air guitared. He just air guitared. You can't just air guitar in court and get away with it. 9, not yet. First, there is a little matter to be cleared up. Did you talk without the accompaniment? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I say, I swear I could see a guitar for a second. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
What is it, Prosecutor Gaffin?
The motive, Herr Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Meraktis Clinic?
Objection!
Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all my homies. Why do I have to read this out loud? That's not bad. It's just like, come on, man. I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said. Oh my God. I love this. I love it.
What?
What is right? They always say that on a stage you should hit the crowd with the speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly? I'll bonk. Bonk.
Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime.
Oh, it's gonna be one of these where he confesses, but then we're gonna be like, no. But Your Honor, our defendant is lying, clearly.
So, you are the son, defendant Waki, are you?
I ain't your son, old man. You step up to a Kataki, you better be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you'd best prepare to step into jail. You gotta hand it to him. Waki sure has guts. I think he's just dumb. He's just a dumb kid. How old is he again? 19? Yeah, he's just dumb. How old is his fiance? Oh, she's older than him? Rest in pieces. I feel like maybe she did it. That's gonna be my crazy guess. That feels like a very Phoenix Wright thing to do, to make the calm woman do it. But I feel like they've already done that in this, right? Who did it before? Oh no, it was Gavin who did it before. Maybe they wouldn't do it. It could also be we just haven't met the victim yet. I don't know. It feels like it could be her, but I literally know nothing about her, and it's also it'd be too obvious. Maybe he killed himself. No, okay, he didn't. It's not his guts I'm worried about. Bonk. There's a lot of bonks right now.
Well, then, the court will now hear the testimony on the defendant's motive from the defendant himself.
Okay. Waki Kataki's truth. Truth is in quotes. I'll tell you one thing. The doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something. What? He messed up my op something bad? My op? Is op like... Wait, isn't op like enemy or something? I don't know this kid lingo that you all say. I don't think this is kid lingo. This is like murder lingo. I don't know. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his padlat that night. Know what I'm saying? Okay.
You're saying you were the one of the victim's patients?
A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street. True that. I want to die reading these lines. I want to die. Operation. It could be operation. I know so little about these words. I'm just reading them and letting them come out of my mouth. I'll tell you one thing. That doc was whack.
Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination.
I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. All right, time to press. All right. Whoopsies. Hold it! Hold it. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. Wait, what did he say? A quacker. That's funny. And isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor. Who asked you, pointy locks? Just who do you think you are? I'm your attorney. Your lawyer. Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple. All right, well, that was some really useful information right there. Hold it! By someone, you mean... Was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor? Besides you, I mean. You better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my mind and did what had to be done, straight gangster style. I feel like reading this is a hate crime, right? Am I allowed to speak like this?
But why were you so mad at this doctor?
Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man. Oh, man. This is why the only time I ever did a rap, it was Bad Boy. I will never do another one again. What now? It's a Kiwi. Hello, Kiwi. How goes? Let me give you the shout out. Hold it. Indeed. I need to get a hold it like emote and whatnot. I need to do all that. I want to get a Professor Layton one, and I want to get a Phoenix Wright one, and it's going to be awesome when I finally get them. It'll be like 12 years from now. It'll be fine. How are you doing, though? It's good to see you. You're playing Secret of the Mimic. I still have not played that game. And to be honest, I don't know when I'm going to play that, but I will eventually. I think I'm going to play it whenever I beat Nekopara, which is probably going to be this weekend. Oh, man. I've heard it looks fun, though. It looks fun. Have not streamed since then. Hey, you're just like me. Except I might have streamed a little bit before that. But yeah, you're just like me for real. So you were a patient at Merakti's clinic half a year ago. For what reason? How have you been? How have you been doing? Hope you've been doing okay. I had what you might call a mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? We had a little run-in with the Rivalis? I was reading that as rival because it's the rival family, but I assume it's Rivali, right? Because it's Rivali. It's a pun. Who's the blonde hottie? His name is what's his name? It's something Gavin. Corrali? Clavier. I wasn't even close. Clavier Gavin. He's a man. He's a man indeed. Who knows German, apparently. Oh la la. Indeed. He's not hitting me like the other men. Like Edgeworth, nothing's gonna beat Edgeworth, to be fully honest. He's good. I like him, but it's gonna be so hard to replace Edgeworth. That's when I pulled a jack move and ran into an ambush. G busted a cap in me. Man, I'm into the blonde. Dia hates me for that. Oh, come on, Dia. Be more accepting. She only likes people with pink hair. That's why I dyed my hair pink. No, I'm kidding. According to my sources, he couldn't stand the stress of waiting. Gotta play Ultra Kill? What's Ultra Kill? Have I heard of that? I've probably heard of it. And ran 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself. Hey, I was more than a match for those guys.
So you were carried to the Merakti's clinic from there?
Apparently, he was shot in the heart. Whoa, okay. Shot in the heart and he's still alive? Do you know who Gianna No. I have no idea. If you can't tell by the fact that I can't read that name, Matragrano. I have no idea who that is. I'm sorry, Kiwi. I'm sorry. His fiance is definitely suspicious. What does he see in this guy? Yeah. I mean, I should say that this is an arranged marriage. It's like this family is marrying this family because, like, I don't know. It's an arranged marriage or something. That being said, I do think she did say she liked him. But that could be a lie. But I'm pretty sure she said she was like, no, I love him. Because she was the one who said, please defend my fiance. She came to us and said, please get him a not guilty verdict. Don't let him go to jail. So she does seem, at least she might be lying, but last she did say she was into him. So I don't know what she sees in him, but maybe she likes a dead man because he's dead. He got shot in the heart. So interesting info. Man gets shot in the heart and lives. I can catch bullets between my teeth. No, you can't, Trucy. No, you can't, Trucy. But I never learned how to catch them with my heart. Let's not. The bullet stopped just short of my thumper. You know what I'm saying? You had a bulletproof vest on. I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack doc. Wait, what? No. So he did get shot in the heart. Well, it just barely missed his heart. Did you get shot with like a BB gun or something? You got shot at point blank range into your chest. What do you mean it stopped short? Can't even take out a stupid bullet. So, as you say, the surgery was a failure. That ain't all of it, Holmes. Okay. Hold it! What do you mean he just let you go without a word? What do you think he means? It's whack, that's what.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad.
It sounds as though Herr Doctor wished to hide his mistake. Excuse me. Give me a minute. This is why he let the defendant go. He's a liar, straight up. He's a badder G than me. Man, I hope this guy gets off the stand soon. But he's our defendant, so he's not going anywhere for a while. So this bullet is still... You know it. I can still feel it. Right there on my chest, pressing up against my heart. The words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles. Wow. Awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you, Clav. Can I call you Clav? Clav. Clave. Clave is pretty fun. It's close to Clavier. It's pretty close. Call him Clav. Clav. What a guy. Clave is an instrument, though. Call him Clave.
Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice.
Word, J-Man. We're no accident. That's for shizzle. That's for shizzle. Faux shizzle. Faux shizzle. That's for shit. Faux shit. I can't. Faux shizzle.
Bonk. It seems that there were issues with this doctor.
Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor. Walkie, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. Chin up, Apollo. Back straight. No, I'm gonna continue to slouch. I don't care.
But why did this mistake only come to light that day?
It was found during the family health checkup. The family checkup? That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. I should take you guys should all go get a physical. Should see a family doctor once a year. I recommend that. Very smart. Go do that. If you haven't, go get a checkup. You know, don't go crazy. You know, get one a year. It's pretty good. You should do it. It's good. Good for you. The English translation team must have had so much fun. Oh yeah, no, Gar, if you've never played a Phoenix Wright game, it is one of the best localized games of all time, hands down. It is like the greatest, like I'm joking a lot here, but it's genuinely one of the best translated games in all of gaming history, like ever. It's so good. It's really good. But it is localized. It's not translated. So localized means that, or translated means you translate it like word for word as close as you can. Localized means you translate it, but then fit it to a different culture. And they did a great job. But it doesn't feel like, no one has ever complained about it being localized. It's that good. It's just one of the best like ever. It's so insane. Better to die young than fade away, bizoy. A relief to hear. What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yeah. Her doctor, Meraktes, had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way! That's whacked! There's proof. Your checkup report. Walkie's checkup report. Okay, what does it say? Results from a checkup performed in June. Can I look at it?
Details. Patient name, Walkie-Talkie 19. Male, report file, June 19th. Notes, metallic object found near the heart. Urgent exam needed. How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Yeah, you screwed yourself. You done did yourself. I mean, there's probably a different doctor in the world that could do the surgery, but yeah, you kind of did this to yourself, my guy. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started.
Started?
We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? It's time to hear from the witness. Walkie sure is quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Yes. Whoa! That is a character design if I've ever seen one. So, will you tell us your name and occupation? I don't know what kind of posh stickler. His name is... I don't know what kind of voice do I give him, like a... My name is Wesley Stickler. I don't know. It sounds so stupid. Is he supposed to be dumb? I'm gonna be workshopping this. This is a character and a half. I think I do. My occupation? Oh my god. Profits. Okay, bro. I can't read. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of an identity, which commonly attached to the notion of occupation. And one of the accepted realities that we see in our confusion is not Gestalt per se, but I can't read this, man. Bro, shut up. You're not giving me a chance to come up with anything. By which he means to say he's a student. Oh, he's a nerd. What a nerd. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. A junior. Yes, the Department of Science and Engineering. Oh no, he's one of us. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my... Herr Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today. He really got the handsome Squidward jawline. Like, Jesus, dude.
Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime.
Gosh, dude. Smart people can be beautiful. All I saw was Homo sapiens. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. They just skip all over it. And here we go. I can't believe they faded to black over him. That's funny.
That night I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him.
I don't like this voice. I'm making it too old. I saw I don't know.
I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant.
I don't know. This guy's hard. I don't know.
In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot, the bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead.
I don't know. I'll just let it exist.
Was there anyone else in the park at the time? I can't say with 100% accuracy. There was not. Or that there was not.
The pistol our witness refers to is this.
Court accepts this into evidence.
Pistol out of the courtroom.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
Well, let's take a look at the pistol. Let's take a look at the pistol. We can zoom in. Neom. Can I get like options? Can I get consultation? Wait, what? Oh, what? Oh, that's cool. You can get... Oh, it's not available in this game. I was like, cool, we can get people to, do that for us. No, it's not for this game. I don't think I'm gonna try not to use it. All right, so we don't have any
All right, let's see here. Weapon left at the crime scene. 2 rounds were fired. 2 rounds, important. Fingerprints were wiped. Ooh. Can't believe that's the first time in this game where fingerprints were wiped. Very cool. Yes, Your Honor. Trucy, why are you staring at the witness? That man. I can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before. Did we? Did I see him? I don't remember, dude. I feel like I would have remembered this man. But I forget a lot of stuff in this game, dude. Oh my gosh. Dev, did you? I was 7 minutes ago. How did I not know? I was so engrossed in this stupid man. I'm so sorry, Dev. I didn't see the push-ups. Ah, man. I need to get like a sound alert so I can like notice that. That's the first time I've ever missed one. I'm sorry, man. All right. It's push-up time. You know what? I'll do 20. I'll do 20. I can't do 20, but I'm going to try 20 instead. This is totally going to... Oh, okay. Oh, I said it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. God, I'm not ready. Ugh. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh gosh. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah. There we go. That should... Why did I do that? Oh, boy. Woo! A little lightheaded, a little dizzy. Water in me right now. There we go. I had to switch up my form. That sucked. I need to do more. Oh, man, that got me dizzy. That got me real dizzy. Oh, man. All right. Well, thank you for the redeem. Sorry that I missed it. I'll have to come up with a stand redeem. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go through the Dumbbell anime. I'm going to find a good sound from the Dumbbell anime. And I will use that one because I've been wanting to use one of those. I don't know which one it'll be though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. I need a moment. Uno momento. Ein Moment. I don't know. Minuto? I don't know. I don't know how to say it in German anymore. It's been so long. Oh, God. Okay. I think we're good. At night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. Okay, we already read this. He held a pistol, was pointed at him. Bullet hit him straight in square the forehead. Pretty confident in his testimony. But we always make the biggest mistakes when we're most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it. Right. Better give that testimony another listen. All right, here we go. Hold it! On the way home from shopping, you say, why go through the park? Ah, fascinating inquiry. Revealing me culpable of... What? Revealing me culpable of being insufferably verbose. Let us consider the time saved by passing through the park on the way home from the store. In that time, I am capable of solving 2 GMAT problem sets. Oh my god, what a nerd. Do you even need to? Isn't GMAT what you do to get into college if you didn't go to high school? Hold on, is this guy a poser? GMAT. Graduate Management Admission Test. Standardize... Oh, for the business world. Oh, no, it's for MBAs. Okay, no, it is like... It's for business people? Wait, hold on. Graduate... Okay, so it's for graduate school. Okay. No. What am I thinking of? Is that the GED? What's the high school equivalent? I know there's a test where you can like... if you don't go to if you go to school, you have like SAT and ACT and stuff like that. But I know there's one if you didn't go to high school. Equivalency test? Isn't it GED? Yeah, GED. General Educational Development. There we go. Except that's just in my state. Never mind. So that's only for my state. Cool. I'm assuming there's a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Cool. So he's he's a junior, so old.
On average, it requires me 3 minutes, 24 seconds, or the time to complete the 2 of address. 6 minutes, 48. I don't care anymore. I don't care. That's enough. Enough. I get the idea.
Oh, we have ads coming up soon. Rest in pieces.
Mr. Justice, the court hopes to finish the cross-examination sometime this month.
Please, I have a recording booked after this trial. I've got a show to perform. No, you don't. Don't lie to me, Trucy. Nobody watches your shows. Actually, that's a lie. I feel like a lot of people do. Sorry, you're also busy. Somebody was murdered, guys. Let's take this a little bit seriously, okay? Oh, man. Were these men talking by any chance?
Ah, now that you mention it, they were. Though I can't claim I heard them clearly. Only fragments such as, "You lied to me." Oh, and "I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine, pal."
It's just as our defendant claims. All right, ads are starting. So I will continue to play here. I will catch you up with what you miss after the ads are done here. But you're probably not going to miss much. You probably don't miss too much during these push segments and whatnot. But yes, I hope you have some good ads. I hope they're entertaining. And if you're on YouTube or you're subbed here on Twitch, you gotta keep watching. You get to see all the fun stuff. But yeah, have fun at the ads, everybody. I'll let you know what happens. I believe he wished to teach the victim what it felt like to take a bullet in the heart.
If that's true, then this is a vital piece of testimony.
Sounds like he heard them clearly enough to me. Oh, you didn't even get a voice, my guy. When you doing Neon. Also Saturday. We're gonna do Nekopara on Saturday, but yeah. I think that'll be the last one though.
Might I be allowed to amend my testimony?
What now?
To be precise, he did not say pal, but man. Yes, that was the way of it. I swear it on my diploma.
What's the difference? And this man, who was he? Oh. Oh, come on, man. Well, now I think it's definitely her. Oh, I can't check out people right now. It's definitely her then. Oh, wait. Unless it's not her, but it's the mom. Because I think when we saw the mom, they did like a, oh, wait, you're a woman? I think they might have done that joke. So maybe that could be what they were hinting at. But that's what was like 3 months ago. I don't know. I could be misremembering that. I don't know. Hold it! How can you be so sure it was the defendant? The crime took place at night. It would have been too dark. And people forget moonlight exists. It's fine. Or street lamps. Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier. Huh? You see, in class, I always sit in the very backmost seat. Do you know why? Who cares? Me too, man. Me too. Because I do not wish to anyone to copy my perfect notes.
And this relates to your testimony how?
I mention this to illustrate my predisposition, that which is perfect. It was dark, you say. Yet, there are lights in the park. If you say the defendant was in the park at night, then he was in the park at night. Okay. It is hard, immutable fact. Yeah. He sure is confident.
He seems to be telling the truth too. Wait, when did you amend the... Oh, you just added it. Okay. Welcome back from ads, everybody. I hope they were fun and entertaining. All that you missed was, he saw a man. He said he saw a man, and that was that.
Hold it!
Let's keep going. Are you sure the pistol you saw is the same one you submitted as evidence? Am I sure? Surely you jest. Or so a common witness would be tempted to say. Huh? I'm so confused. Bro, can you just read your stuff or talk? I don't know. Yeah, I am no common witness. I see not only events as they are, but the logical structure governing these events. First, we must consider the fact that it was at night. In the field of vision due to the insufficient levels of illumination. Consider the pistol, and then the object area is blah, 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 blah. I don't care.
I think he means he couldn't see it clearly.
My badge for a normal witness. It's like, I quit. Give me a normal witness.
Hello, Ichini-san. Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You didn't miss much because I don't really know what's happening in the game. We finally got Apollo Justice to work, and it's awesome. We're having a good time. We're in trial. And yeah. I'd love to answer anything that you don't understand about this game, but no promises. How are you doing? It's good to see ya. Trying to sip on some tea because my voice is just giving up. I need I don't know, maybe it's allergies. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't get allergies this late into the summer, but I don't know. Yet the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes is indisputable. I could see it. I could still see it when I closed my eyes. The defendant raised his weapon. Okay. Are you absolutely certain only one shot was fired? Yes, of course it was one shot. Why do you ask? Aha, a contradiction. Finally. Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, the pistol was fired twice. Get him. Get him, Apollo. Objection! A clear... Come on, man. Good eyes, Herr Justice. You're cool. Real cool. Huh? You really think so? Oh, come on, Apollo. Come on, Apollo. Yet, there is no reason why the other shot had to have been fired that night. Meaning? This pistol came from the Kitaki family mansion, yeah? I think it's not unreasonable to assume the pistol had been fired once before that night. During perhaps another altercation? He's got a point.
Judging from his smug expression, I'd say Prosecutor Gavin had that answer ready before you spotted the problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that seemed like way too easy of a contradiction for me to find out on my own. You know, in-game or whatever. Seems pretty confident in his testimony.
Always make the biggest mistakes when we're our most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it.
Right. Better give that testimony another listen. Okay. Well, I suppose now we have to make a save and the game begins. All right, the real game begins. Now we can't just read simulator. We actually have to play the game. Okay. So let's refresh ourselves here. We got a gun. 2 rounds were fired, no fingerprints. We have the thing where Walkie is gonna die. Forgot all about the bloomers. I try to forget about the underwear, but okay. Eldune's noodle stand. We got a knife. Found at the crime scene. Who has his prints on it? Okay. Is there any blood on this?
So the defendant prints are on this knife. That would mean he was there the night of the crime. That's what I call irrefutable evidence. Neat.
Not so neat when it happens to be evidence against our client. Okay. No blood, though.
But it is his knife, apparently.
Or at least he had his hands on it. Alright, I saw time of death. 10:15 and 10:45. Damage to the brain resulting from bullets. We got shot in the head. He got shot in the right temple. Oh yeah, we got the stuff from Emma Sky. That's cute. That's the stuff for finding blood stains and fingerprints. Okay. Cut clean off. I wonder what's in here. Don't. There are bare wires hanging out. Let's see. Wait. Why'd you get electrocuted? The mirrors don't have batteries in them. What? This wouldn't get you electrocuted. What? Are you okay? Just a little joke. Oh my god. Apollo, come on, man. Don't scare me like that. You mean, don't shock you. Ignore that. Ignore that. What I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I don't know why I switched to my DS screen. Moving on. That was worth it. Okay. Got a phone. They give her the random ebook. She's so cute. Okay. All right. So that night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing. Saw them quite clearly facing... A man facing the victim was the defendant. Okay. He held a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. Shot him. Square in the forehead. Oh, square in the forehead. I knew I read something for a reason. Square in the forehead, but the autopsy says in the right temple. Objection! Bam, I can read. I can so read. I can read so well. I'm actually pretty bad at reading. Well, if that's all of it, I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing? I see, Herr Justice. Huh? Oh, objection! I already said objection, but I'm saying it again. Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice. I love how over the top he is. Apollo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet. Right. Look at this. He's not Phoenix, but I love him. He's his own guy. I love him so much. He's doing his best. The autopsy report. Is there a problem with the autopsy? Right. A problem. Problem. Yes, the problem is the location of the entry wound. The location? You testified that the killer was shot square in the forehead, did you not? I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It is quite simple, really. First, understand when I say square, I speak not geometrical absolute. What do I mean by this? For example, the deflection of the meter. Oh my god. Alright, when this comes up, he said Krypton. Bro said Krypton? Bro said Krypton. Cool. Mr. Justice. Yes? Was your objection to these Krypton particles things? This is the big time, and you're obsessed with something that small. You disappoint me. No, I'm obsessed with something big.
I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here.
Do tell.
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry room was the right temple. Temple? Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? He has no confidence. Have confidence. Have confidence. As our great UB once said, have confidence. No confidence. It is, right? Finally. Aww. Herr Justice. Oh, Herr Justice. Yes? Your tactics are outdated, trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles. Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered several years ago, or 7 years ago. 7? What? Phoenix Wright, was it? Wait, he's not our master. I don't think he's our master. He was like our idol and our like, oh my God, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, I don't know what the word is. Someone you look up to? I can't remember the word, whatever. Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to the testimony. Nurk. What was that face? Hey, Herr Forehead. Forehead? Let us imagine you're walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with the pistol trained on the other. What would you do, Herr Forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout stop. And you, Fräulein? Me? Well, I'd probably scream eek. Good one, Trucy. And you, Herr Stickler. What did you shout, I wonder? Ah! Oh, so you caused them to turn. But still, that still means he lied, because he said I saw him shoot square in the head. If the victim turned his head at the last moment. Ah, yes, thank you for jogging my memory. Bonk.
It sounds like an addendum to the testimony is required.
All right, more. Stop. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two, I cried with composure. With composure. Hello, Ice. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Yes, bonk Neon. Always bonk Neon. I'm sorry, Neon. I couldn't stop Ice. He was too strong. Oh, I'm sorry. In my defense, Neon, you did ask me when am I playing something sus, so I don't really need to defend myself because it's you who needs to defend yourself. But as your lawyer, because I am wearing your attorney's badge right now, I do have to say I would just take the plea. You did ask, am I going to be playing a sus game? So as your lawyer, I recommend you to plead guilty. And maybe we can bargain for some shorter sentences. Don't you guys love Phoenix Wright Night? It's so cool. I get to be really dumb. How are you doing, Ice? Good to see ya. Oh, Ice, guess what? Guess what? So remember, the chicken nuggets are gone. So, guess what? They're not back, but they took the chicken nuggets and they made them long, and now they sell chicken strips. It's the same exact thing, but they're long. And they also took those chicken strips and put them in a burrito, and it's beautiful. It's cinema. Well, but it's food, so it's not like visible, but you know what I mean. It's good. It's so good. It's really incredible. Right now they have a avocado ranch crispy chicken burrito. Even if you don't like ranch, I'm not a ranch guy. You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
I basically am a Taco Bell shill.
Taco Bell, I know you sponsor people. You sponsored my friend. I got a free deluxe meal because of my friend. You sponsored her. I probably don't deserve a sponsor, but Taco Bell, you should sponsor me. I will do anything you ask. I will talk about how incredible your company is. I will forfeit all mortal possessions to Taco Bell if you sponsor me. I literally ate Taco Bell before the stream. I literally had that burrito I'm talking about. I had that right before I streamed. So, Taco Bell, I don't know what you're doing. Reach out to me. Sponsor someone who has like, who can't make you any money back. It's fine. I have generally thought about it. I do think it would be fun to do taste testing for new Taco Bell items whenever they come out. I think that would be kind of fun. So I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but I definitely want to start following Taco Bell and like actually paying attention, because I used to, but they've started doing a lot more like secret or like niche drops where they don't really announce it. They just kind of like this whole chicken strips thing. It's been like the chicken nuggets were very like, we're doing chicken nuggets and all that stuff. But this new like burrito, it's like they haven't told anyone. I know they did a little bit of marketing, but like I went there and I was like, yo, what? What do you mean? So you need to start letting people know. Or hey, put me in an insider program. I'll spread the word. I'll let people know. I don't know. I thought it'd be stupid, but I would be kind of fun to it would be pretty fun to just have like taste testing streams and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd love to be an ambassador, a Taco Bell ambassador. It'd be great. But anyway, I thought you should know, because I know I talk to you about them all the time. But they're very good. It's the same exact thing. They just made them long. They only sell them, I think they sell them in bigger packs, but the smallest one is in packs of 2, which is weird. Usually I thought you would do 3, but they're doing 2, so it is what it is. I think you can do 4, 6, and whatnot, but still good. Still good. Yeah.
The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and then the shot rang out. Whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened.
Oh yeah, right now we are going over a testimony for the murder. We have this posh loser telling us what happened. And he's an engineer. What a nerd. Couldn't be me. I'm actually not. I need us not. I'm not. I'm an art major. I'm an art major. I don't know what kind of engineer. He just has a degree of science and engineering, which is not a degree. It's just a very vague field.
I see. So you attempted to stop the crime. Indeed. With composure.
Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if you hadn't shouted like that. That doesn't actually matter now, unfortunately. Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. You had me when you said chicken strips. Let's go. I'm already... Look, that's already 2 customers, Taco Bell. I already got you 2 customers. At this point, I basically own the company, right? I'm like half of your marketing department. I got 2 customers on board. Come on, man. You're missing out. Oh, man. The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it? Stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of that nature. And the victim responded by looking into the witness's direction. You're all... I love these goofy animations that they have now. If they're not goofy, they're just simple. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would struck the right temple as in the report. Yeah.
Well, it does seem to be the case. Witness the power of a junior and Ivy University's Department of Science.
Oh, he dropped the engineer. Maybe he is lying. I was joking about him being a fraud. He might be lying because now he dropped the engineering. First, it was University of Science and Engineering, or department, but now he's just science. So he might actually be just lying.
Very well, Mr. Dashes. You may cross-examine the witness.
Although, to be fair, well, no, I don't want to be to be fair because this game is very specific when it comes to details. But I was going to say, like, in real life, like, I said I have an art degree. I have a digital arts and sciences degree, you know, which is technically not it's a different kind, you know. So I don't know. Maybe he's just doing something like that. But no. Even if that's the case, if you have an engineering degree and a science degree, you're going to say engineering. I'm just saying. If you have a science and engineering degree, you would default to engineering. I'm just saying. I've met plenty of engineers. 100% you would default to entering. You wouldn't drop the engineering and say, I have a science degree. Yeah, the clothing would get stolen. Yeah. From the certain person. Wait, what? I'm confused. Ice is engineering. I know. Ice, you get it, right? Ice, if you had a science and engineering degree and you wanted to simplify, you would say, I'm an engineer. But also, though, like, how do I explain this? Science and engineering is kind of like a type of degree, but you can't graduate with science and engineering because it's so vague. Like, engineering itself has, like, you know, mechanical, electrical, computer, civil, you know. You don't just get an engineering degree. And I feel like the same goes with science unless you're, like, gonna be a science teacher. But even then, science is, you're not gonna get a science degree. You're gonna get a specific, like, biology, chemistry, physics, you know, something like that. Even then, it's gonna be more in depth. So I think he's lying. I think he's lying because he first said science and engineering degree. Now he says Department of Science. I feel like he's just lying. This is a front. This is a front. That's my call. That's my call.
As soon as the real killer raised his... Oh, I don't need to read this.
I don't need to read this.
So you saw a raised pistol. Weren't you frightened? It can certainly be said, sorry. It can be said, we students of Ivy University know no fear. Okay. The moment I saw that pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me.
Hey, that's my name. That's my name. Take my name out your mouth. Slap.
That was certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot.
You certainly were lucky. If I were in the killer's shoes, I would have certainly have left the witness. I wouldn't have left a witness behind. I don't know. Goofy face. He actually looks like he had no idea he was in danger.
Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed.
Okay. Are you sure both men were able to hear your voice?
They were, of course. My high, exquisite voice echoed through the park.
Should I make his voice higher? And the victim responded to that clarion call.
Quite.
I'm not gonna go that high. Imagine I read the whole thing.
The victim turned into the direction.
I don't want to make you guys hate me that much. Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned?
Indeed. I would say about the same time to be precise.
And the victim didn't ask for you for help?
It could be said that he didn't have time to ask. He didn't have time to take a single step.
I'm totally sure that the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him. Probably was. Don't say that too loud, Trucy, please. Okay. Do. Could you describe the killer's actions more clearly?
He seemed to be quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As we can see, human psychology is tangled web indeed. He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot, he panicked. Common tale, but true. Unfortunately, before I could take further action, I threw it away. You didn't try to apprehend the criminal? It all happened so fast. I'm afraid I hadn't the time.
Doesn't something about that strike you as odd, Apollo?
Does it?
What? Killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away.
According to the testimony, that happened, yeah.
In that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find.
The gun? Obviously, we have the gun, but where is it? It was left at the crime scene. What would you have found? I'd expect to find something we didn't find? The knife? Found at the crime scene. Find something? Find what?
I like the contradiction. I like that contradiction. Kinda sad to see it go.
Not sad as I feel. What do we do now?
At least the testimony's getting a little clearer.
She's right. Maybe I can find something to use in this new testimony. Okay. As soon as he took action, I raised this pistol. Or as soon as they... Wow, I completely lost it on reading that line. That wasn't even close to... Cool. As soon as they raised the pistol, I took action. Cease, I cried with composure. And a shot rang out. Cowardly killer appeared to become frightened. They tossed it aside and they fled at once. Okay. 2 rounds were fired. Fingerprints were wiped. Oh, would it be the fact that there should be fingerprints on the weapon then? Meldon's noodles. I wonder if it's the shiv. We haven't mentioned the shiv. Found at the crime scene. Memento of Right and Sky. Okay. Appeared to become frightened. The victim turned to the direction of my voice and a shot rang out. As soon as I raided my... you took action, okay. I feel like it's gotta be this last one. Tossing the sign and fled the scene. Didn't try to apprehend him. You were a little nervous. He was in a hurry, so he fired the pistol and tossed it away. I'm gonna try the... shiv? I don't think it's the shiv. I don't think it is, but we haven't mentioned this. Objection! Yeah, it's not the shiv. Clearly faulty. I'm sorry, but I see nothing faulty. Well, unfortunately for you, I have a save. Because I'm a lazy. More like I'm a baby. All right. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Maybe it's this one. Let's read this here. Did you hear a gunshot at the same time the victim turned? About the same time. Memory wiped every NPC. Yeah, it's fine. Just keep doing it until I get it right. Victim didn't ask you for help. He didn't have time to ask. Wait. Totally sure that the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him. Loud, okay. Okay, the defendant became a coward after he killed somebody. Fair response. Probably was like, why did I do that? It was probably pretty dumb. Okay, here we go. Quite surprised considering he did the deed. Okay. Common tale but true. God, I don't know. Damage to the brain resulting from bullet wound. Two rounds were fired. I don't know. Maybe it's the guns. Objection! Is it just the fact that he had no fingerprints on it? Is it the fact that the fingerprints were wiped? Maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll see here. Wait a second. Another misleading request. Yet you're so beholden to your own mode of disclosure. Discourse. Disclosure. You can't see how it affects you. Come again? Wait a second, you say. A second. We intend to wait just a single second. 1/60th of a minute. That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone to make a statement in court. Dude, a second is really long. You could easily take a breath in 1 second. It's a lot longer than you think. Now, had you wanted a longer period of time, say 3 minutes, 30... Mr. They just cut him off. Good. Good. Cut him off. Yes, Your Honor. Am I to understand you are objecting to the length of a second? Yes, I mean, no. Here, just look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. Ah, a common ploy, made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran. That's right. He didn't have the time to wipe the gun for prints. Oh. Ah, the little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there. No, I don't want to hear a song about it. I don't want to hear a song about that. I'm not little. You're kind of small. You're a baby. The hat gives you an extra couple inches, but you're small, okay? Well, then let's think like adults, shall we, Fräulein? What if the defendant, was wearing gloves? He doesn't wear gloves. Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo. Don't look at me! This was your fight. You started this. Actually, I started it with the objection, but okay. Bonk. I'll take it from here. Well, Mr. Justice. The killer been wearing gloves? No. Let me look at this man. There's no way he wears gloves. This is a no glove man. He's not smart enough to think of gloves, dude. No. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were wiped, which means which means some traces of the prints were made, which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you say it did, he wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol. Maybe that means you did it. That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime. Neon, I know what you meant by that, but that was really funny.
Just the seriousness. I don't know. I read that as like stupidly funny. He looks gay. That's exactly how I read that, Neon. That's hilarious. Good job, Neon. There's nothing wrong with it, obviously. It was just really funny the way you said that, like so nonchalant. Just he looks gay. Neon, that was a good one. He does. He definitely does. He definitely has. He's definitely queer coded. I could say that much. That being said, I still would punch this man in the face. Yeah, definitely zesty vibe. Also, I don't think he's a college kid. I still think he's lying. There's no way. There's no way. Strongly suggesting that was the weapon he disposed of. That sounds solid to me. Well, Herr Forehead, any of your precious objections? What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work. You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said? Huh? Isn't it obvious? When he restated that he saw it just now, he saw Blocky drop a murderous weapon. That's not the same as 100% or being 100% sure of what Blocky threw away. Aha! Finally, the Shiv. He's rocking the lashes. Oh no, he looks... No, he doesn't look good. I gotta be fully honest. Hot take. He looks like James Charles. That's not really a hot take. That's just a connection. And I don't know, it just... To each their own. I'm not saying that he's doing anything wrong. Obviously, he can do whatever he wants. Personal preference. That's the word I'm looking for. Personal preference. I think it's just he reminds me of James Charles. And I'm like, ugh. Although it's weird, all right? Here's my thing about James Charles. I know you probably never thought I would ever talk about James Charles on this channel. However, yeah, he's done some weird stuff. And I don't think he's the best human in the world. However, this is my only thing that I actually think is awesome about James Charles. He used to be in competitive Mario Kart Wii. And that is awesome because I never knew him or met him, but I was also in competitive Mario Kart Wii around the same time he was also in that scene. So like, there's a chance that I've probably played a couple online matches with him unknowingly. Pretty slim, but it could have happened. And he's like pretty good. And he hasn't told like anyone about it. All right. So I was, when I was a kid, I was really into Mario Kart Wii because I loved it. But then I stopped and I got into it again when I got to college. And the biggest Mario Kart Wii YouTuber is Troy W9 or WD98 or something. And he's really good. You know, the biggest, he's like 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's the biggest Mario Kart Wii YouTuber. And I love watching his videos. He really got me back into it. I ended up buying a Wii so I could get back in. I haven't been able to play since I graduated, which sucks, but one day I'll get back into it. Maybe once the Mario Kart World thing dies down, but it was fun, right? But anyway, so I've been watching this guy's videos for, you know, so long. And then one day he posts a video and he's like playing Mario Kart Wii with James Charles. And like, this is a guy who's only ever collabed with other Mario Kart Wii streamers, which Mario Kart Wii is a pretty niche, small community compared to other things. He did live in a game house, like a gaming house, so a bunch of other gaming YouTube, but it was all Nintendo YouTubers, right? Pretty small. So for him to just randomly be sitting next to James Charles and they're playing in a competitive Mogi lounge, I was like, what? I'm sorry, what? And so then he starts talking about how he used to be huge into the competitive scene when he was a kid. And I was like, what? So yeah, James Charles used to be competitive Mario Kart Wii. He wasn't like top of the charts, best in the world, obviously, or else we would have remembered. But he was pretty good from watching him play some online races with Troy. He's pretty good, you know. So yeah, there's some James Charles lore that you probably never thought you needed to know. I may not agree with a lot of the stuff he says, but or not what he says. I just, you know, he's done some interesting things. I'll just say that. But hey, I gotta respect the Mario Kart Wii grind. It is one of the most technically challenging games, and it is a brutal game. Yeah, definitely, I highly recommend it. No, I'm not older than James Charles. No. Yeah, I definitely recommend. It's TWD98 is the YouTube channel. Just type in TWD98 or just type in James Charles Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, the most random thing in the world. It was awesome. So check it out. Even if you don't like Mario Kart Wii and you don't like James Charles, it's just bizarre just to see him play Mario Kart Wii. I don't know. It's just weird, but it's awesome. So yeah, there we go. Cool. I don't know. How do we get to, oh yeah, the man kind of looks like James Charles. Although now I think about it, this game probably came out when James Charles was a kid. No, when did this one come? This one came out way later. Never mind. I don't know, because I'm wondering maybe Stickler inspired James Charles. You never know. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we threw away a shiv or something. That was a tangent and a half. You're right. Oh, that was me. You're right. He's just confused because a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong.
Well, it can't be said that I'm quite offended. Well, it is indeed true that... Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna let him yap. I'm not even gonna pretend to read this. Bonk. We can say for certain that it was the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this?
Well, if what he threw wasn't a pistol, then it had to be something else. At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking. Both of us were. That was a collect. Okay, screw you, Gavin. Oh, what that smile off your pretty face, Gavin. Ooh, some conflicting feelings. Apollo, you think he's pretty? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing the crime scene?
It was a knife.
Is that a sword?
My God, it's like...
I saw one of those last night on the late night movie last night.
Great. Sleep-deprived judge. The knife was found at the scene of the crime with the defendant's prints on it.
His print?
A single piece of evidence proves the two important things. One, that the defendant what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves.
Indeed.
Oh, Herr Forehead. You're forgetting two other things you've just proven. Huh? One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Walkie-Talkie. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with intent of harming a victim. But that proves that he didn't do it. Bro, just because he was holding I don't think, well, no, there is a crime to like threaten or like have intent. Well, in your head, you can do it. But if you hold a knife to someone, even if you don't kill them, it's still probably a crime. But I mean, that still means he didn't. If he was holding the knife, he wasn't holding a gun. Just saying. Oh,
Indeed.
Never underestimate a Gavin, and this is the lesson here. Bonk.
This court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please.
No more assuming. Bonk.
It is always the same with you people. Mark the left house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up with him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes. That's what I said, assuming.
Honestly, that is a pretty engineering thing to say. Whenever you're doing math, you always have to make a ton of assumptions. So that unfortunately does make me think maybe he is an actual engineer.
As if that were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are, assuming that my assumption is no better.
Bonk.
What this court assumes is that the witness will testify to what happened after the shot was fired.
Oh, we have ads starting soon. I think I'm actually gonna take a bathroom break. Take a little bathroom break. Probably will be the second to last ad. Yeah, it'll be one more ad break for the stream after this. So we got 2 more, but I'll take that in a minute here.
I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
Okay. Why didn't you chase the killer?
He was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I could have run him down. Yet, what would he have done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that.
Okay. Although quadratic equation is something you learn in like high school. So he just lost it. All right. I think ads are going to start soon. I'm going to take a little bit of a potty break. I'm going to go stand up, walk around. You should do the same. Stand up, walk around, look outside, look away from your screen for a little bit. It's about a 3-minute ad, 2.5 minutes. But yeah, I'll be back. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye-byes.
Welcome back from the ads. I hope you had some fun stuff in there. Hope you had a nice little break. I know I did. All right, we're gonna get back to this. Let's keep going. Testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene. And do we not also know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not? I mean, like I said, all he proved was that we weren't holding the gun. And bro died to a gunshot. So we didn't kill him. Just because he's there doesn't mean I'm the killer. Stickler was there. Maybe he was the killer. I don't think he was. I think he's dumb. Thank you, Gar. I appreciate the welcome back. Does it not, Mr. Justice? I better find a way to take this testimony down quick. Again? Okay. Hold it! Which way did the killer run? By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from Kitaki Mansion. Achtung! Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was loop back once he got out of sight. How did he know that's where I was going? Thanks, Trucy. I appreciate the confidence there. I'm not being sarcastic. I actually do appreciate it. You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing. If someone is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one's flasks on the lab room floor. That's probably not a good idea. Ooh, cool answer. Very cool. So nothing strange about how he acted. Trucy looks like she has something to say. Let her speak! Well, then let her say it! What do you mean, Trucy looks like she has something to say? Let her say! Oh my god. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? It can't be said. It can be said that I've dabbled in the medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Probably tell them when you call the police, be like, hey, somebody was shot. I mean, yeah, probably. Just because somebody's dead doesn't mean you don't call an ambulance. In fact, you still need to call an ambulance. Because guess who deals with the dead body? I know it's a little gross to talk about, but like, it's the ambulance. You know? That's just how it goes. Also, if you call the police, they're going to call an ambulance. If you say, hey, somebody got shot, they're going to call an ambulance. So it would have been called. Oh, a perfect syllogism. Proof in 3 years. Exquisite, simply exquisite. Syllogism? What is that? Syllogism. Let's take a look. Uh-oh. Syllogism. Syllogism, a type of logical argument that applies deductive reasoning to arrive at a conclusion based on 2 or more premises. Okay. Cool. Oh, syllogism, my bad. It's a soft G, not a hard G. He actually looks like he's gonna cry. Trucy, tell me what you're thinking! Now I need to know! Please tell me. Can you tell us in detail about the 10 minutes? I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say I saw nothing. It was late at night. It's not odd to think there would be a few people around the park. So he just stood there watching him. Not much to go on there. Trucy, if you've got something to say, by all means say it. Oh, I can't find a single problem with that testimony. Huh, had enough of that last hair forehead. Maybe it's time to back off a bit. No! The defense still has some questions to demand answers, Your Honor. Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin? I'll let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I'll amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head. Very well, you may continue with the cross-examination. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, that means we go to the end and Trucy is like, no, I have something to say. Oh, wait, now I have to... Wait, do I actually have to do that? Oh, no, because I have to go to the end. Now I have to press. Now I can pick the answer, right? Okay. Some of us have glamorous careers we'd like to get back to this month, her forehead. They don't have enough to put Walkie away yet. Yes, let's back off. There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all. Unless... Trucy. It appears there are no objections to the witness's current testimony. There are a number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves and wiped the previous user's prints off. Then after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing away the gun. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion. Oh, no! Do I really give up? What? Is that actually? Oh, I'm so screwed. I goofed. I goofed, guys. No, this is a fake out. We haven't had it. We've had one fake out. We haven't had this. This is a fake out. Trucy, you had something to say, right? You had something to say. Now say it. Seem to come to the end of the line. No, that can't be all. How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand at the same stage as me. Were you, hair forehead? Bonk. I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict. No! Trucy! You said you had something to say. Yay! Let's go. Oh my god, she's being killed. What? Trucy! What? No. Wait, what? What is happening? Why are you being killed? This is not what I wanted. Also, is that the same knife? Nobody move. What's the meaning of this? Who are you? Yeah, watch it be Phoenix. He's killing his own daughter. He would never. I don't think he would do that. He could. Why are you not scared? There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet. I don't know. I don't know what voice to give them. Give him a creepy voice. Yeah, a creepy voice. Wait, are you one of the Katakis? The Katakis? You mean the notorious gangsters? If you don't want to see me give a pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Oh, you want to see how I got these scars? Adjourn the court for 20 minutes. What? This court will not bow to the pressure from the likes of Herr Judge. I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman. Recess 20 minutes, or I promise you'll regret it. No, bring her back! How did he disappear so fast? Come back, Trucy! Come to the defendant lobby, Apollo! Bonk. I suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch that mysterious man! Wait, did she do that on purpose? Wait, was that Trucy? Did Trucy do that? Yes. I will save my progress. Because Trucy said come to the defendant lobby. So was that Trucy? Yeah, continue to the next chapter. What do you mean chapter? June 16th. 11:17 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. Trucy! Trucy! You move quick, Apollo. Good show, good show. Trucy, you're okay. I thought...
Poor guy.
Don't cry, Apollo. Those good for nothing gangsters. There's something you don't do. I'm pressing charges. I mean, yeah. Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, what did she?
What? What?
I agree. I concur, Apollo. What the heck is that?
What?
Trucy, what is this? I love this. Where did this come from? You could have just said, let's adjourn for 20 minutes. That was awesome. Also, I like her little hair fluff. She's just like me. She has a little hair fluff. Guys, she's just like me for real. We have hair fluff. Little tiny algae. Surprise! This is one of my best tricks. The amazing Mr. Hat. You look marvelous, darling. He's just like, that was a crime, but okay. He's a big hit on the stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I am a big hit, haha. So she's a ventriloquist as well as a magician. Well, what do you think? You like it? I love it. This is awesome. What? Tracy, what the heck? You are so much better than Maya. Don't tell Maya. No, tell Maya. She deserves it all. You are way better than Maya. You mean Trucy, there's just some things you don't do. That's a crime, Trucy. I'm pressing charges. I'm gonna put you in jail. Apollo, now is not the time to be threatening me. Also, I love that the bailiffs are just standing there being like, should we like arrest her or nah, it's fine. We're just NPCs. It's you who's been being threatened here. Huh? Remember what you said you saw, or remember what you said to Waki's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trucy, no more staged abductions, please. That is a line and a half. That is good. Good. No more staged abductions, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. Might not mean anything, but it's all we've got. You can see what he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. Oh, is this finally where they give him his superpower back again? That they just said he has and they never brought it up again? No more stage ones. Yeah, so real ones. We just have to actually get... No, I don't want her to get abducted. I don't want her to go away. I like her now. Guards are just like, yeah, we don't get paid enough. They really don't. They really don't get paid enough. You'll come to find that no one gets paid enough in this universe. No one gets paid, period, probably. I'm kidding. All the times there was a contradiction. I remember! Well, I think I remember them, sure. There were 2 times when he made statements that he wasn't confident in. And each time there was a contradiction. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. Oh, is this where we find his tell? He said the man tossed aside the pistol. But it turned out he wasn't sure, and sure enough, there was a contradiction. Well, that's true, but how does that help us? Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit.
Is it his pinky?
It's his pinky, isn't it?
Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense and he fiddled with the corner of...
Oh. Dude, there's no way I'm gonna notice a tiny little animation of the page turning. How am I supposed to see that?
Well, I could see it.
Okay, good for you, Trucy.
How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker?
Well, you're not a poker player. You're a magician. And you know what? No. I was gonna say I should know, but I don't, because I don't do that anymore. I left that life. I don't notice things like this. What?
I always sat next to Daddy during big matches.
Isn't that cheating? Just have like someone next to you?
I could see what his opponents were feeling.
Were you at the crime scene? Wait, what? You mean that's how Mr. Right won all those games?
It's not cheating, officially. It wasn't looking at their hands or anything.
No, yeah, seeing someone's tell isn't cheating. That just means you're good at reading people. So yeah, that's not cheating. If anything, that is part of the game, is seeing through people's bluffs.
And I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long.
Great, so he cheated. What does it do for us? Wait, so he did cheat? After all that crap, no, he didn't cheat. There's no way he didn't cheat. I don't believe this.
You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth.
Watch his testimony. Perceive the truth. The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm gonna lose.
Not true. Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo.
Mr. Right said that? Watch the testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is she serious?
Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way. I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo.
Wait. What was that she said before the trial started? Huh? Mr. Right's not here today.
He said that his old foot injury was acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said, we'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy.
Is that what he meant by being fine? Well, methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice. Let's do it.
Apollo.
You know, I'm starting to think I can do this.
I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best you can.
I don't think I can do that. I just flew in from the coast, and boy, my arms are tired. Right. That is really cute, though. I think that's really funny. I already like Trucy, but now I really like Trucy. I think she's awesome. June 16th, 11:40 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Bonk. Court is now back in session. Right, we're fine. He's like, Trucy was kidnapped. Are you gonna, like, mention that, or? I'd like to say that the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice.
Oh, you mean me?
Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat? Ah, right, him. Don't worry about him. I settled that. I killed him, Your Honor. I killed him in cold blood, so it's fine. You settled that? Yeah, it was an out-of-court settlement, right. Perhaps Fräulein would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right? So he knows. This is fine. He doesn't care.
I think he's on to me.
Well, it's fine, as long as the judge isn't on to you. I wish he would stop being so cool. He's so... Now, dude, if there's anyone who's gay, it's Apollo. He's definitely gay for Clavier.
Which, fair. I get it. I get it. Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something. Bonk. There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant your request, however. But this court will not prevent stalling this time. Understood, Your Honor.
Don't forget, Apollo. He isn't sure about something. He has a habit of fiddling with his book.
Do you just mean turning the pages or like actually fiddling with the corner? I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. So there he's just flipping the pages. Until, oh, that's his phone. That's his phone. That's totally his phone. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Okay. I'm not sure I qualified to watch testimonies after all.
Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot.
Focus. If only it were that easy. Okay, so it's not that he actually like flips it's just that he flips the entire page. I thought it was going to be him just messing with the corner. My ears hear what he says. My eyes watch his expression. Do I have something more? What else do I have? What other senses do I have? My superpower! What? What's this? My bracelet? Wait, what? It's his bracelet? I was gonna say he had the bracelet on. I thought it was just some cool fashion. You can't see it now. It's on his balled up fist. On his left fist. I only just noticed that like 40, 50 minutes ago. And I was like, I don't remember that bracelet. All right, but apparently it's his bracelet. Which makes sense because Phoenix had the Magatama, so... What's going on? My bracelet feels different somehow.
I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo?
You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. I know it sounds crazy. My bracelet is trying to tell me something. Okay. It's gonna be like a new button. So it's this. Do I just press? I guess we just press. This is the one where he's playing with the book. So you called immediately after witnessing the murder. The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them?
Wait, Apollo. This has to be it.
Wait, you mean his habit?
Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book.
So I'm just gonna have to remember that now. The only time he even had the book open was there. Which means this is the place to look for his habit. I don't know how I know, but I know.
Know what?
It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness. This is a very interesting way they're taking this superpower.
Your bracelet?
Oh, there's a button up there now. Trucy's actually looking at it.
Remember to press X. Every good lawyer knows how to press RB.
What button is this going to be? I think I have all the buttons. Maybe it would be triggers? I'm not sure I can get this focus stuff you're talking about, Trucy. But I have a feeling that this trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, I just need to touch my bracelet with Y. Perceive! Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. It says perceive. Okay, never mind. Perceive. There we go. Oh, my badge didn't come with me. Whatever. Whoa, what is this? What's going on? I can see the witness's face, his expression so clearly. It's filling my mind. I can see nothing else, hear nothing else.
Apollo!
Trucy, what's happening to me?
This is what I meant by focusing.
Focusing?
In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does.
That's great. This is kind of freaking me out.
Just look for Mr. Stickler's twitch, his habit. You remember it, right?
Sure. He says something you're not sure if he fiddles with the page of his book.
You got it, right now. You're looking for the witness. Right now, you're looking at the witness's face. Your eyes are sort of bugging out.
He's just like foaming at the mouth right now. Everyone's like, is he okay?
He's fine, Your Honor. He's having a superpower. It's okay.
I bet they are.
First, move your focus down, or focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand.
His hand? This is also crazy to introduce this game mechanic in the second trial. Like very deep into the second trial. She's right. I can only see his face like this. I'm gonna try tracing my viewpoint. Look at those lips. Look at those lips. Woo! No, those aren't eyelashes. Those are like makeup to make it, you know, like eyes, like eyeshadow or something. I don't know.
Perfect. Now you're really ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to perceive the truth behind the twitch.
Perceive.
Try listening to the witness's talk as you focus. Try to watch for his habit.
Right. You mean when he fiddles with the pages?
That's right. That's your signal to look closer, to perceive with Y. Find his weak spot, and I guarantee we'll be able to give him a royal flush.
Spoken like a true poker head. Head's daughter.
I'm a magician, thank you very much.
That's true. It is something interesting. If you're a magician, you can never play a card game. Just a fact. Not because you will cheat, but people will always assume you're cheating. Which, yeah, fair. I mean, only if you're playing for money, obviously. If you're just playing for fun, I'm sure people wouldn't care, but if you're a magician or like you're a card dealer or something, you never get to play for money because, you know, someone's gonna get mad. So I have to pay attention to his words and his fingers.
Don't worry if you miss it. You can always try again.
Right. Look out, nervous twitch. Here comes justice. Ergo, I use my cell phone to call the police. Can I try it again? Hear it again. I'm assuming it's use my cell phone. Yeah, my cell P. Gotcha! Gotcha! I saw it just now. I could see it. Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? All this banging at the desk is quite bad for your circulation. For my circulation. It's bad for my circulation. It's cinema, whatever. Oh, this guy's crazy. Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm curious now about the cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask a few questions? What to ask? What to ask? Where is it? Can I see it? Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. Oh, why? Whatever for? Show me, and you'll find out. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see. Aha! I have it. I have it. Let's go. You know what, Neon, if you're still here, you help me solve this. If you had not made that, if you had not said he looks gay, I never would have thought that this could have been his phone. I never would have figured it out. So this is all thanks to you, Neon. I'm so proud of you. Let's go. You know that SpongeBob episode with the chocolate bars and Patrick focuses his bug eyes on the random dude? That's what I'm envisioning with Apollo. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. That's a good one. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see.
You don't have it?
Mr. Stickler. Is this your cell phone? Oh, they were gonna just do it anyway. Well, I'm glad I figured it out before he did. Yeah, where did you find that?
That's the phone from yesterday.
Look, a cell phone.
Somebody dropped it beneath the tire. If the car moved, it would have been crushed for sure.
I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand this very moment?
Wait a minute, what is the meaning of this?
This cell phone was found yesterday in the Meraktis clinic garage.
The Meraktis? Why, that's where the victim lived.
That's impossible. Boy, he's really fiddling with this book right now. Look at him go. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police? What am I doing? It's true, I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone.
A payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after all.
Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? What's his first name? Or does he not have one? Wesley Stickler. Not really a pun, okay. I mean, he's a stickler for the rules. I think that's something he's going with, but I don't know. Well, to indicate it with a startlingly high degree of accuracy, it was right around here. Ooh, across the street from our office.
That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie?
There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost the cell phone.
Hello, Milty. How are you doing?
Thank you for the lick. How are you doing?
Welcome in.
The Phoenix Wright. Except it's Apollo Justice. For just this game. And then he's gone for some reason. How are you doing? It's good to see ya. Good to see ya. Right now we're in the middle of a trial. We are talking to this loser who thinks he's gonna graduate college. I still think he's lying. I don't think he's in actual college. He's lying. Anyway, he lost his cell phone, so we're trying to figure out why. Because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Meraktis clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all. Bum, 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 bum. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that makes it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. As though I were trying to kill him. I wasn't saying anything about murder, but okay.
Well, Dr. Meraktis was killed that night.
Well, yes, but no, this line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Yes, it's true. I lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night.
Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions to a connection with the crime.
Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime.
Well, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Gavin's been sitting there pretty quietly. He's been just waiting. Like, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? I have a save slot that could do the job. Also, this song is so banging. It's definitely not like Phoenix Wright, but it's perfectly Apollo Justice, and I love it. Of course I have evidence. Oh, I called the line. I called it. I'm that good. I'm him. I'm him. Oh, I like your swagger, her forehead. Hit it.
The court will now see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say.
The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is... Guys, I gotta be honest, I have no idea. I completely lied. I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm guessing this. I'm guessing this. I have no clue. I don't know. I lied. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess this. That's a side view mirror. As it so happens, Dr. Meraki's car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder. Oh, I forgot about that. An accident. An accident. She's choosing like her underwear. Yeah. I hate that they call it Trucy's panties because this is a prop. It's a prop. They're also bloomers. They're also bloomers. See, they call them correct here, but because they wanted to be annoying and they wanted to make us uncomfortable, they kept saying Trucy's panties, and it made me die inside. They're bloomers. And she should not be using them for a magic show. An accident. It happened a little after 9 p.m., just outside People Park, our murder scene. Dr. Meraki's car hit a pedestrian. What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident. Which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in the garage, then it would have been crushed. Just like the game Crush Crush that I love to play. Guys, I've been playing that game. I am killing it. I am racking up those diamonds. I'm about to unlock a new character. I love Crush Crush so much. We're getting a new event. We're getting a cheerleader girl, and I'm excited. I'm excited. Can't really play it on stream because it's an idle game, so there's not really much to stream, but it is fun and I recommend it. But yeah. A lot of ads though, a lot of ads. But it's like you have to watch the ads to get the currency, so you don't have to, but you know, free to play stuff. That being said, I'm not free to play. I only bought the stuff that you have to buy. Like there are things you can get from earning diamonds, and there are things that you can only use with actual in-game or like real life money. But I've only paid for the peanut date because of course it's peanut. You saw me with Hush Hush and the peanut DLC. So obviously I bought peanut, and I just recently, like 2 days ago, I bought the Explorer, and that's really cute. She's cute, so I like her. But yeah, it's fun. I love it. Are you a Crush Crush player? Let's go. I am a big Crush Crush fan, and I love the visual novel Hush Hush. We played that a while ago. It was so much fun. I love it. I love it with my heart. With all my heart. Haven't played Blush Blush. I'll get around to it eventually, but you know, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the art. I'm a fan of the art style, but I don't think it translates well for the male characters, personally. Blush Blush is just the male version of Crush Crush. I don't know. I think it's fine. It's just not for me. So I don't know. I might play it, but probably not. Definitely more of a Crush Crush fan. But hey, I've heard a lot of people like Blush Blush, but it's just not for me. After all, I was lying on the ground right under the wheel. Ergo, Mr. Stickler. Also, look at the size of Apollo's hands. They're huge. Look at those fists. Those are some huge hands. The only time you could have dropped this in the garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. I'm sure my parents appreciate that coming from the basement. Mr. Stickler, you know what that means. You did break into the victim's garage that night. This is most unexpected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Meraktis? No, stop. This is too much. This can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something. I suppose it's worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Palmeroctes. Are better than IRL? Oh, for sure they are. They're way better. Way better. Because it's fictional. And they're insane. They're insane. Peanut's best girl? Yeah. You know what sucks though? Sad Panda knows Peanut is best girl. And every single time she shows up, you have to buy her. She's the first phone fling they give you for free. And then they're like, all right, you want more? You got to pay real money. You can't earn her. You have to buy. Fork over the cash. Hush Hush, same thing. Best girl in the game, locked behind a paid DLC. Best DLC, best route, best story, locked behind some paid DLC. They know what they're doing. They know that Peanut's the best character. And I hate it. Sad Panda, you know what you're doing. But yeah, Bonnabelle's nice. I like Bonnabelle. She's cute. She's silly. Have you played Hush Hush? I should say that. I don't know if you played that yet. That one in Lotus. Lotus is a really nice one. I liked her a lot in Hush Hush. She's also paid. You have to buy her in Crush Crush. You can't unlock her. That is other than this. Bunk. I believe our next testimony will be the most revelatory. Is the witness prepared? Yes, Your Honor. I know that face. That's the face of guilt. What do you got, Trucy? That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on the way back. When I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene. Okay. Yes, but your cell phone was lying in a garage. Ah, yes, well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It's given to rolling. It's quite a pain when I drop the what? What? Your phone rolls? How? It's flat. Does it roll along the edge? What do you mean? What do you mean it? Okay. Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony. His nervous habit must not be acting up. Doesn't make sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around. Right, no problem. I hope. Here comes Justice. Test this theory. Throw the phone on the ground. Shatter his phone. That wouldn't have broken today with today's sponsors, OtterBox. There's always a sponsor. Hold it! Alright. So you went shopping, which means you were holding up a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place. Yes, of course. Oh, he's lying. He's flipping pages again. Incidentally, the prosecution has received no report of the domestic detail. Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself? No, I mean, yes, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying out free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me. I'm sure the store clerks would disagree. Do you think sampling free food counts as a religion? I wish. I sure wish it did. In any case, that night, I sampled to my heart's content and was on my way back home. Yes. Hold it! That's when you passed in front of the Meroctes clinic? Oh, look at that. He was gonna flip a page and then he stopped himself. Why, yes, that's correct. That was pretty suspicious. Pause there. Mr. Stickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder. Of course. Okay. Okay, here we go. The supermarket is here, along the main road. Highway home from there takes me past the Meraki's clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet, woe was I walked unaware of my loss.
Bro, that would have been like a 10-minute or like a 10-foot roll. There's no way. It also would have been up onto a curve and up a driveway. There's no way. We got ads starting. No.
And walked right into that fateful park. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime.
Which entrance did you enter the park from?
Well, to be exact, one might say that I went from the entrance closest to Meraki's clinic.
The same entrance our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance.
I have no recollection of such a thing, no. Yet, though I might have missed tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I'm a keen observer. The obvious, you might say.
All right, ads have started. I hope you have some good entertaining ads. Something fun, something cool and interesting. But yeah, I'll see you when you get back. I'll let you know what you missed. If something crazy happens, I'll pause so you can see it. If you're on Twitch, or if you're subbed on Twitch, or if you're on YouTube, then the party continues. So consider subscribing on either platform. So yeah, there's that. Enjoy your ads. I don't know. I need to come up with something better to say during that. Let's keep going here. Hold it! This part of the testimony is the key. I know it. Should I press him about the killer and the victim? Yes. Oh, what? The killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? You know what? Screw it. Let's learn about some noodles. Some noodles. Do you happen to remember the noodle stand?
Quite well, yes. For a student of sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that's, ooh,
That's not what it said. It said, oodle or something, because like some of the sign was missing. El Dune's noodles. It said Dune or something. Oon or something like that. God, do I have a picture of it? I probably don't. But I remember it. Oh, here we go. It says Dune. El Dune. Wait, I can spin the entire cart? Woo! I didn't know I could do this.
Huh? Look at this, Apollo. Eldune spelled his name backwards.
El Dune noodle. I can't believe it. I never noticed that. How did I not notice that? El Dune's noodle. I can't, man. How did I never notice that? I think it says noodle.
As in Eldune's noodles.
Caught an ad for Taco Bell. Let's go. I believe I'm the only one YouTube viewer here. Oh, I'm sorry, Gar. Maybe one day people will show up. Maybe one day. I mean, you're welcome to join us on Twitch, but I know people like their platforms. Yeah, it's gonna suck. Growing on YouTube, streaming alone is difficult. But I don't know. I used to make, because actually you're on my live channel, which used to be just my VODs channel. I do have a main channel, which I don't post on much, but I want to start doing stuff again. But I might start posting shorts on the live channel, so that might help. But I don't know if shorts. Whoa, wait a minute, Dev. Dev, you're also there. Hi, Dev. Oh, you're silly. But yeah, I might start posting shorts on the. I think I want to, because I want to make the live channel more just stream focus, not really highlights. I thought maybe highlights, but I don't know. Definitely, I'll probably make some shorts. That might boost some stuff, but we'll see. But my main channel, I have some plans. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, welcome back from ads, everybody. I totally knew that Eldoon is noodle spelled backwards, so Eldoon's noodles. I knew that pun, and you were there at the very beginning of the stream. So, yeah, you all just saw me totally realize that, and I didn't need Trucy to explain that to me at all. That's all you missed. Cab is the best part. Yes.
So, the name of this store is the same whether you read it forwards or backwards.
Yeah, I guess it would be. Well, except for the last S.
How about Team Meat?
Well, no, if you read Eldoon's noodles, it would, if you read that backward, it would still flip. Because the S is in the middle, so it would still be fine. Close, but that would be Tame Mate backwards. And what kind of store is that?
Why, a store that sells meat. It's not meat unless it's Team Meat.
You're trying, Trucy. That's all that matters. Yeah, all you guys missed is I totally read Eldoon's noodles. And then I just spun this cart for a little bit. Because spinning carts is funny. Oh, cool. You can reset the camera. You can just like glitch out the game. Anyone getting motion sickness? Anyway, what are we doing? Noodle, was it? I was basically saying there's no way that bro saw noodles because I'm pretty sure the sign was broken. For remembering something quite well, it took you a while to tell us. And thank you for telling us that the noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. Well, Mr. Justice, what about that sign could be important?
Very important.
So the sign on the noodle stand said noodle. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony. It's a Ronan. Hello, Ronan. How goes? Welcome in. Welcome in. Unya. I like the unya. Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares these days. Bonk. I think it's worth adding to the testimony as well. Whatever sort of noodle stand sells, it can't match up to IVU's cafeteria. Happy 4th weekend. Yes, hope everyone had a good happy 4th. It was fun. Actually, it wasn't fun. I gotta be fully honest. It was 2 days of me babysitting Layla because she's very scared of booms. So it actually was not fun for me. But I hope everyone else had a good one, though. Wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. It said noodle. No, it didn't. So the sign said noodle. You're absolutely sure. Sir? Sir? Yeah, new defendant. No, this is a witness. Our defendant is still walkie-talkie. But if you don't remember that, that's fine because I haven't played this game in like 2 months. It might have only been a month and a half, but it's been a while. Yeah, no, this guy he's something. He's something. He's James Charles, is what we've all decided. All of us unanimously decided this is James Charles. Let me be frank, yes. In fact, the word unsure isn't even in my dictionary, nor the word uncertain, or... It was wasting time looking that stuff up. Wait, that's a dictionary? Is he holding a dictionary this whole time? That's so funny. Noodle, eh? I like that. It tells you what you're getting. No nonsense. Tells me a lot more than that, actually.
What are you smiling like that about, Apollo?
Okay. So it's this here. But what do I present? Do I present... Do I present the cart, maybe? Oh, let's make a save. Do. That Eldardo meme? Both, yes, both, yes. Eldorado. I had to remember the word for a second. My bad. I can. No, I don't want to press. No, I read that wrong. That's my bad, Ronan. I can't read. I can't read. Wondering where the cart was placed. So the cart was at the cart was already at the field, but at Eldune's place, there is a yeah, the cart is already here at the field, at the park, but at Eldune's house, there was a big sign that says Eldune's. It does not, I don't know how I present that. I assume I just present the cart. Objection! Yeah, and it says Eldune's. And you're absolutely sure the sign read Noodle. Why, just last week my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. Well, that means he sucks. It read, without a doubt, Noodle. I see. What are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? So you're claiming that when you saw the sign... Oh, you were talking about the cart? I thought you talked when you were walking by his house. Well, yeah, regardless, my point still stands. It said Eldune, not Noodle. I just thought he was talking about something else. This makes much more sense in context. So you're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing... here, was it? Although, it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from this spot. You think so? Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand. And carefully read what the sign says. Eldune. See, the sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. Got him. Yes, we did. Eldunes. Eldune? Inconceivable. I'm certain it was definitely Noodle. For sure, positive. Too bad. I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said Noodle. And he saw it right. He was on the other side. And what would you say if I told you? There is one spot from which the sign could be read that way, Mr. Stickler claims. What? Bonk. Mr. Justice, show us the spot where the witness actually viewed the location. From the killer's location, no kidding. From the road. He was a car the whole time. No, it's from this side. Take that! The witness was standing here on the opposite side. Look at this. How did you know that? When viewed from the south, the sign of the sign, or the, oh wow, I can't read. The sign on the stand reads Eldunes, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand. Oh, this side says Noodle. Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and the back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. Yo! You got me. He was a Subaru Outback with a tow hitch. No, not that. I'll never forgive him. So what? So what? What does it matter if he
if he saw the killing from the north side. Makes no difference at all. Yes, but he shouted and got him to turn his head. He's right. Travel far enough south and you will end up going north. View on a global scale, directions are utterly without meaning. Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change?
It changes everything, Apollo.
Trucy?
Remember his testimony from before? Now, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading.
Dude. Oh, let's go. It's 3D time. I love these new 3D little animations that they put in.
The killer and the victim were facing each other here. Then, at the moment the killer raises the weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts. At which point, the victim turns his head to look. And the killer fires his pistol.
Arrow. We can't draw blood, so Arrow. I didn't know there was a name. Yeah, it's a cute name. I definitely didn't think it was Trixie. I never would have thought that. Oh, I'm thinking of Tracy. Tracy is the name I'm thinking of.
No contradictions, right?
Right, but if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, it reverses the whole scenario. Thinking of Lucy. Tracy and Lucy, it's a combination. That's actually probably how they came up with it, to be fair.
Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now,
Yeah, this 3D is very goofy. I like it.
and the victim looks in his direction,
Oh, I get it now. So yes, but what this means is that Stickler's the one that shot him, because if Stickler shoots him from that angle, he can hit his right temple. So Stickler did do it. Interesting. So Stickler shot him, and then Walkie was like, "Yo," and he only had a knife. Reminds you of Al's Somium files? I've never heard of that. Do tell. Murder mystery visual novel puzzle. Ooh, fun. Fun.
in other words, someone standing at the point K couldn't shoot the victim right now in his right temple. Impossible.
I'll have to check it out. Al's Somium. Somnium files, my bad.
I will check it out.
That's right. I guess it's probably, yeah, it's AI. I just got that as soon as you sent that. I was like, well, it's probably AI, not Al. Al Somnium.
So, now that we know Mr. Stickler is standing in the northern side, the wound location takes on entirely different meaning.
Indeed, you are absolutely correct, Fräulein. What meaning?
The entry wound on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north.
North? But that's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing.
Correct. So if he was standing to the north, then the only person here who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself.
I need to go to bed. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Hey, that's the first triple bonk of the night. Order. Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She's flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out. Objection! Don't punch the wall. Clarify one point for me, would you, Herr Forehead? What now? Are you truly accusing this college student? He's not a college student. Of murder? Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. No, please, looks aside, I'm a really nice guy. All my friends say so. You don't have any friends. Bonk. You don't have any friends. It's so funny. You just came on and said that. College dropout. Oh, for sure. But here, unless he's a Nepo baby, he could be a Nepo, or not Nepo, but like a rich kid, you know?
A senator's child.
Let's hear what the defense has to say.
What are you gonna do now, Justice? I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Accused of another crime. I don't know who else it could be. The eyes, yeah. The eyes are going crazy. I don't know. I don't know if you did it. To be fair, I'm joking. I don't think you did it. I don't know. You know, let's just screw it. Accuse him. I accuse Mr. Stickler of murder. Are you quite sure, High Forehead? Yeah. Accused of murder. Only the 3 words, but a very long sentence. You have evidence worthy of such a bold accusation, I hope. Maybe I better think this over smart. A wise decision. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll accuse him of something else. Of, like, harboring a criminal or something. I don't think Wesley Stickler's the killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why now.
The word confession isn't in my dictionary.
Her forehead? I'm afraid it falls on you to elucidate Herr Stickler's silence.
Mr. Justice, Mr. Oh man, I slipped into it. Mr. Justice, what do you say? What did you say you were accusing the witness of just now? For a crime other than murder? Your reason? The court's all ears.
He's guilty of something, but what crime of the murder, other than the murder, is there? I have evidence that shows the involvement of some other crime?
For evidence, this court is all eyes, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that points the witness to a...
Oh, man. Oh, he's the panty thief. Because, yeah, didn't we find... We did. We found these in the garage. In the exhaust pipe. You're the panty thief. Take that! He's like, why are you showing me these blue mess? Something tells me this isn't one of those good silences.
Oh, something else to say, Mr. Justice.
One more chance, please.
By all means, but your effort wasn't wasted. Look, brand new penalty.
Not with that attitude, Your Honor. It was this one. Maybe it was Trucy's. Do 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 do. I can't skip, but I can hold down. Squeak. I wish you could, like, I think they slowed down like skips or something. Maybe that's in the settings. I'll check the settings. I will try Trucy's. Take that! The evidence is this. Okay, so it just wasn't hers. It was Trucy's.
What is that? A woman's underwear?
Hey, those are mine.
You want to talk about it, or sir? Hello? They're mine! Don't look at me like that! Got him. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Order, order, order! Mr. Stickler, while I can't say this comes as a shock.
It's not what it seems. By Pythagorillas. Pythagorilla. Pythagorilla. Oh, I'm gonna die. On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than Meraki's clinic garage. Aha! Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of a car there.
Presumably, he was trying to hide evidence of the crime. Ergo, while you may not be the murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree. It's not something I thought I would ever shout in my life, but I guess I did. Please hear me out. It's not what it looks like. I would like to hear you out. Bonk, bonk, bonk. How are you going to explain this? Those are bloomers. Yeah, no, I know. They call them panties because, whoa, panties. But no, they are bloomers. They actually do. They call this pair bloomers. But they call them panties because it makes it weirder. They are 100% bloomers, though. You are right. Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed. It's not what it... Guys, I need to go to bed. I love this game. It ruins my life. Yeah, they did correct themselves. It's really funny. What am I doing? So we ought to understand. You know what? I'm gonna go to bed.
Could there really be toilets without Skibbity Toilet?
Yeah, that's a
You
perfect
need to
place to end it
be
off.
The
Thank you, Dad.
Ohio. In this life, you can either be a hawk or a Tua.
Yep.
I'm both.
Yeah.
From the screen, to the ring, to the pen, to the kick. You have got to riz if you want to be better than the average.
Absolutely,
Maybe someone
Raisa.
say they don't like
Absolutely.
me, but because maybe I'm too good. I don't know why.
All right. Thank you. All right. Cool. What a way to end tonight's stream. Epic. We're done. Hey, at least we know it works. The game works. It doesn't crash. I just have to open OBS first, then I can open the game, and it doesn't crash for whatever reason. Apparently, I don't know. Whatever. I give up. It works. We're back. Let's go. Peak Cinema. I don't know why I keep saying that. I need to come up with a new word. Anyway, we're gonna go raid my good friend Eraser Mist right now. They just started. So let's go say hi to Eraser. We get a raid message, please. Ready to go. Let's go say hello to my friendo. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. I will be back on Wednesday. I don't know if I'm actually going to be pulling for Seiya because I think we're going to have to wait for all the pulls to come out. But we're going to be doing Blue Archive. We're going to be doing Blue. Wait, is that not a mod thing? Oh, I guess anyone can do that. Okay, cool. Thanks, Ice. I thought only mods could do that, but cool. All right. But yeah, thank you all for coming. So Wednesday, Blue Archive, Seiya pulls, a few Seiya pulls, not all 100, but we're gonna do some. Who's my favorite? Oh, I wish I knew. I don't know any of the characters running. I opened the game once. And then Saturday, we're gonna finish Nekopara, I think. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I don't know. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, we're gonna go raid Eraser. Raid Eraser. That's fun. Say that 7 times fast. Okay, thank you all for coming. I hope you had fun. I love you all. Bye-bye. Just burp in my mic. What's wrong with me?